what day it is, but listen, I'm here and I'm doing it. So today we're going, what is that dot of light? What the heck? Oh wait, let me do my intro. What's good, this gang? Welcome back to my channel. For new viewers, what's good? Make sure that thumbs up, subscribe button, be a part of this gang, because this gang is the latest gang of all gangs, period. So today, as y'all already know from the title, I'm gonna get my hair done and I'm gonna also do a Q&A. Other times I have just did a voiceover, put some music on it, but this time I'm gonna actually ask some questions, because some people can't afford to go get their hair done by a curly hairstylist because it's really expensive, or they don't know what questions to ask, or you know what I mean. So yeah, so I just posted on my Instagram for y'all to ask me questions regarding curly hair. Y'all, this car next to me is doing the most. Anyways, yeah, I told y'all to ask me some questions on my Snapchat and Instagram. Can you be any louder, bro? He's mad because he was trying to holler at me and I didn't even roll down my window or give him the time of day. They told me to be there at 12 and to come as is, so this is how I'm coming. I'm getting the Moxie detox treatment. I honestly don't even know much about it. They just told me about it the last time that I went. They just said that it was good for your hair. And it's really expensive. I know that when you go to curly hairstylists, you get a bang for your buck. So if it's more expensive, then I gotta do something. So I'm gonna let them explain that to me and y'all, and we'll just go from there. I ain't trying to crash or nothing, so I'm gonna see you when I see you. Right when I made it, my freaking nail came off. Great.
So this is your first Moxie, right?
Yes.
Alrighty. Do you know what the benefits of it is?
Nope.
Alrighty.
I just remember the last time that I was here, somebody recommended it to me.
Which is good. So the Moxie is 3-in-1 is what I always try to tell people. Pretty much, it's like a 3-in-1. This is what it offers. Hydration for your curls. So if you're like dry, frizzy, brittle, color, then
all the things that I have.
It's gonna be helpful to provide you with hydration in your curls. And then it also is a protein. So if you've been experiencing fallout, breakage at any point, or anything like that, then it's gonna help with that to strengthen the hair.
Okay.
And then also it is a detox, so if you've been like using like no products, is what we always tell people, then it's gonna help kind of give you a nice fresh start. Kind of when you detox your body, it's gonna be doing it for your hair. Okay, so we are gonna look at your curls today and see which one we're gonna do, and I already feel like you're gonna be dynamic receptive. Okay. And this just means that you are high porosity, one, because of your color, and then two, it's just allowing me to know like how much moisture your hair actually receives. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna get a little piece of strand.
And high porosity, it soaks up product. Okay.
Soaks up product, but just as easy as it soaks it up, it dries it right out. Okay? So I'm just taking a little piece to see the diameter of your curl pattern so that we can go ahead.
What is this?
So this is the Moxie book. Okay? And this is pretty much the chart that they have made up to kind of break it down so that way you guys can know where you guys fall under the category of how much moisture you kind of receive or you lose and everything like that. Okay. So I'm just going to spread your strand out. If you wanted to record this, you can. I'm trying to see where you fall, whether you're fine.
My gosh, I didn't realize that. I just thought they were lines. That's crazy.
So it is your hair alongside, and of course your color helps it to kind of look see-through.
Y'all can't see the strand, but she's dragging the strand on the line.
So if I was to put it against like coarse, we're not there.
Yeah, at all.
But you are between fine and medium.
Really? I thought I was just all fine.
It can be, because your color makes it look see-through, but it really can touch into that, especially like your darker roots.
Yeah.
Yes, you are definitely right in between. Overall, we're looking at either these products here to see if we can get that moisture back into your curls. Okay. So you have Shapeshifter, Oasis, you have Lux Locks, and then for your definition, which we might not do this, it can be hold up, but we might just try a different gel if anything, and then your breakdown might not be that either, but we'll play around. Okay. It's just the overall thing helpful for us. Okay. If you are ready, we can go on over to the bowl.
We're about to start clarifying. Yes. Okay, so tell them what we're doing.
So right now I am applying step 1 into her hair for the Moxie Detox treatment. And this is providing her with moisture in her hair. And so we are doing hydro fill. And then step 2 is going to be hydrofuse, where I will be balancing off the treatment because you can't do one or the other, you have to do both. And so this is gonna help give her that maximum hydration in her curls.
Which we need. We need bouncy, juicy curls.
Yes.
No crunchy. No crunchy, unhydrated, frizzy curls.
No, ma'am.
I mean, granted, my hair is always going to be kind of frizzy because I really like volume, and my hair is fine to medium, you know what I mean? I just learned that today. I always just said fine, but it's fine to medium. And then we're going to go sit under the blow dryer?
The hooded dryer.
The hooded dryer for 20 minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be scrolling on TikTok then. And then right after the 20 minutes, we're coming back to the bowl to rinse it out. And then right after that, we're styling.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Perfect. So I'm gonna see you when I go under the dryer. Ooh. I think this is the first time that I actually look cute for an appointment. I always pull up to all my appointments looking crazy. Alright, y'all, we're back at the bowl. My curls are looking so freaking juicy. It makes no sense. Yes, ma'am. I can't wait to see what it's gonna look like after the style. Now it's time to ask those questions. Y'all literally asked me 1,000,001 questions, and I'm pretty sure half of them are not even hair related. But let's get started. I don't understand this question. It says, how do you treat your hair after moving a hairstyle? Do you think they meant after switching your hairstyle? I don't think that even means.
After, how do you treat your hair after moving a hairstyle?
Next question.
Yeah. We think it's too much.
Someone asked a weird question. They said, how do I know if I have curly hair? I think I do.
Well, wet it down. See what it does when it's dry. Does it coil up? Does it curl up? There's so many different textures. So wet your hair, put a little bit of gel in it, if anything, and see what it does.
Do you scrunch it or no?
If you want to see what it naturally does, leave it alone. But you can do the curly hair method, scrunching, raking, and all that kind of stuff. But that might be too advanced at that moment.
Too advanced.
Yeah. So wet it down, put some product.
What can I do when my natural curls are turning a bit straight?
So it sounds like you are putting heat in your hair. Stop the heat styling. Definitely keep that moisture in there. So deep conditioning or either a Oliflex treatment will help strengthen those curls back. So that will be really, really helpful for you to do. So stop straightening and put those treatments in.
Period. How to keep hair moisturized with thin hair and not overly put products in your hair?
So usually, like, we break down how much to put by like nickel size, dime size, or quarter size. So maybe try doing a dime size versus a whole quarter size. So just be mindful of how much you're actually putting in your hair.
So basically, like, every time that you wash your hair, try different methods. And then you'll figure out what works best for you. Someone said, my hair is wavy, but it's oily. What can I do? Definitely
need to clarify. So if you're not clarifying already, it's important for you to find a clarifying shampoo, preferably something that's silicone-free, paraben-free, and sulfate-free. So go ahead and clarify that hair. Make sure you put some moisturizing conditioner in afterwards to keep that moisture in your hair. How can I turn my dead curly hair into alive curly hair? Come and get your Moxie treatment, girl. I'm telling you, that's the main thing I can say. So if you can find a salon near you, hopefully they offer it. But definitely making sure that if they don't offer it, you can try either finding a salon that does Oliflex treatments or just steam treatments as well. Those are really, really good. What's the difference between Oliflex and Moxie? So the Oliflex is a bonding treatment. It's to help strengthen the hair. It works from within. Okay, so if you've been like coloring or straightening, that will be helpful to strengthen your hair underneath. So it's more of a strengthening bonding treatment. The Moxie is a 3-in-1, so you have the protein, you have the hydration, and then you also have a detox. So it's clarifying that hair, bringing in that moisture, and then of course strengthening it as well.
Next question, how do you safely transition from straight to curly hair?
Protective styles. So definitely getting, if you're like completely natural, coily hair, you can do protective styles, which is really, really helpful. So like box braids, Senegalese twists, crochet braids, or just go ahead and get some twist outs if you really don't want to put extension in your hair. So twist outs, bantu knots, coil sets, there's so many different styles out there really right now. Like a lot of people are doing the butterfly, faux locks, you know, there's a bunch of things. So protective styling, and then of course continue to chop off those straight ends, because the longer you have them in, the more your hair is just going to break off, so it doesn't help to keep them.
What about if you just straightened your hair and you want to go back curly? How do you get your curls super juicy the first time?
So especially if you don't have any heat damage in your hair, you just want to make sure that you do a steam treatment, which will help bring that moisture back into your curls, because a lot of times for curly girls we are just dry. And so we need that moisture in there. So bringing that moisture into your curls, and then finding the right styling products for your hair. And a lot of times porosity level is important, so find out the porosity level of your hair.
Do your research, long story short.
Well, I don't want to give it all away, but definitely finding out the porosity level, and then of course understanding why your hair does what it does.
Quick hair update, we did the shampoo, we did the conditioner, and now we're doing a serum, which is called
Oasis.
And it's a filler in their terms.
Yes, so this is your leave-in conditioner pretty much.
This is what my hair is going to be soaking up first.
Yes, ma'am. And then we're going to seal it with some gel to keep her nice and defined. And then we're gonna go ahead and go crazy with the fluffing so she can have her nice little volume that she likes.
Oh yeah, we need that. Does dyeing your hair damage your hair and curls?
So let's just put it out there. You can color your hair being curly, okay?
Period.
It's not like you can't do it, but there's a safe way of doing it. So just find a specialist, because that's an important part. Somebody who specializes in knowing and understanding color, because that's where you're gonna really get your money's worth.
Yes, and that's with anything you do. You want to know about your skin, go to a dermatologist. If you want to know about your problems, you gotta go to the problem doctors. Okay, a lot of y'all ask like similar questions as far as to like what products to use. And we can't really tell you what product to use. You literally have to go to a specialist, because everybody's hair type is different. Different porosities and all of that stuff. What do you gotta say about it?
So pretty much, yes. Although we all fall under the same curly hair goodness, everybody's hair is different. Some people do have like low porosity on the roots and high porosity on the ends. Some people have color treated hair, so you definitely do have to go to someone in your area. If anything, you can go ahead online and just search up your nearest curly hair specialist or natural hair salon and go from there. You can also go on like Diva Curl, Guidad. They usually tell you which stylists are certified under which certification they have. So go ahead and check their website out and see where your nearest curly hair specialist is.
Okay, I think a good question that you guys gonna ask was, what is a couple product line brands that you could think of off the top of your head that doesn't have anything bad in them?
So we do have a couple of them here. We have Innocence, we have Max Green, try Original Moxie. Those are like the top ones right now that I can actually tell you guys about. So try those out, see which ones you can find like favorites in, and play around. They're interchangeable, so you'll see that will change in between. They can also go on Think 30 and just look up ingredients and products like that, and that's gonna help break down some good products for you guys.
So what is me flipping my hair down doing for me?
So right now I am styling you. So I am just getting section by section, and I am applying your products this way because technically this is how you're gonna be styling at home. Okay, there's no like reason meaning behind it. it's just easier for us, and then also to teach you guys how to do it at home.
Different methods.
Yeah. You can do it upright, to the side, half and half. Really whatever is more comfortable for you at home. Okay.
What's the product that you're raking through called again?
So right now I'm using I Create Volume.
I Create Volume.
Some inner scents. Keeping your hair nice and wet.
I just know they're gonna ask, what products is she using in your hair? So this is my favorite part, when I start flipping my hair and she starts diffusing it, because that means that we're almost done. We started off with me flipping my hair frontwards, and then we also did the sides, and then when I was sitting in the chair, I slouched all the way down so my head was over and tilted upwards over the chair, if that makes sense. And then we did some more diffusing. So the diffusing process literally took about 30 minutes. And then I'll show you what happens at the end. I really wanted a haircut, but I was like, nah, we'll just wait for the next time, because I do want to add some color, and that's going to be super exciting. And just as a side note, every time that I've gotten my hair done and diffused, they've always used the highest settings on the blow dryer. And I'm only mentioning this because there's a lot of controversy about if you should use high heat, if you should use the blow dryer on cool. And personally, I find really good results when I use it on cool. So yeah, there's that. She just said that basically it's not very concentrated versus like a blow dryer when you're trying to actually blow out your hair. It's more concentrated, so it's not doing much damage. I don't know how true that is, but take that advice at your own risk. And if you diffuse your hair, let me know what you do for your hair. Hello, editing here. So my hair is in a bun. It's literally 2 days later, and I just didn't like the way it's styled. I literally never like the way it's styled. So, and when you go to a curly hairstylist, it's always expensive. Like any little thing that you get, it's pretty pricey, because there's not very many curly stylists out there, because it's an extracurricular thing. Like you can get you have to get your basic cosmetology license, and then if you want to learn about curly hair specifically, you have to do double the time, double the money to learn that. So it's double the price, you know what I mean? But this is what it looks like. I put it up in a bun. I can't wait to wash it and style it myself. But overall, the curl, like the definition is definitely better than what it was before. I definitely need a haircut to get my layers back, because no matter how much I fluffed it up without teasing it, it just wouldn't get big. I still think my hair was detoxed. It did something, but I don't know. It's kind of really hard to still tell, because she did put new products and did different methods. So who's to say that my hair wouldn't look like this without the detox? You know what I mean? I'm just being 100% honest, but that's what I'm saying. You will never really know until you go to your curly hairstylist. Sometimes they have like online where they can, give you the information over Skype or Zoom or something. But I just know that I need a touch-up. When you're dealing with curly hair and colored hair, you have to really make sure that you're taking care of your hair. Be very, very patient. Like my hair, I put not even permanent dye. It was like, it's supposed to be like a quick little rinse, but it stained my hair so bad because I was platinum, and that was almost a year ago, and it's just now fading and going back into the blonde. And I was literally over the hair color within 3 months, but I stood 10 toes down. I had patience. I was wearing wigs. I was making it do what it do. I really thought that this would be cuter. Like the last time that I went, I told her to make my natural hair color and this color blend into each other, so I wouldn't have to touch it either. That's what I recommend if you're like transitioning to another color, you want to go lighter or something like that. But like, it's ugly. It kind of just looks like my natural hair. Like the only thing that's different that worked is that it's not like a blunt cut. So if I was to part my hair, it wouldn't be like, you know what I mean? but it's still bad. So I cannot wait until I color it. I give you guys more tips in like another video because this video is already pretty lengthy, but I probably won't be returning to that place unless it's for like a treatment or something, you know what I mean? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I plan on making a trip to Texas within the next couple of weeks to get my hair done by my favorite stylist, because she be knowing what she doing. Sometimes it feels like I keep getting different information from the place that I've been going to. Like, one person will tell me, oh, it's gonna strip out your color, then another girl asks another girl the same question without telling them that I asked them the same question, and she'll tell me a whole different answer, you know what I mean? With that being said, make sure you're all doing your research, lots and lots of research, and what works in my hair might not work for your hair. Period. Bottom line, there's still a lot of questions that I didn't answer, but like I said, I'm going to answer them in another video to the best of my knowledge. Loviness gang. Hope y'all enjoying Vlogtober, and I'll see you in my next video.